we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And it's the Clippers ball. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul out there with Jay. And it's Navarro in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
To the wing on the left. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. For the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's the pass to Navarro. Jordan the screen. Misses the three.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Clippers.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Here's Navarro at the elbow. Griffin. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Net shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Lionel Hollins gave to his team during that last break. He's looking for some early offense, telling his guys to keep the pace up-tempo and not let that shot clock run down. The other area he brought up was the importance of their defense against the transition game. He needs his team to get back and stay active at all times. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Baseline jumper. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. Misses the three. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Got a piece of it. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The spinorama, kind of like he was in the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Remarkable, truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
I tell you what, Spinorama, I like the nickname. You may have started something there.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, guys, coaching in the NBA is not for the faint of heart. Very little job security. I mean, in essence, you get hired to be fired. Let's face it, it's hard to make a bunch of millionaires do what you tell them to when they might be around longer than you will.
Larkin kicks to Caspi. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Larkin dishes to Caspi. Off the screen. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And speaking of coaching, sometimes you'll hear that the coach lost the team. When that happens, is that it, Clark? What's your read on it?
You know, I don't quite buy that. I think it's really rare. Winning can cover up a lot of things, and ultimately it does come down to that, being able to smooth out the rough spots, and winning is the best elixir for that.
He took good advantage of that screen.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Left side, Jordan. Offensive rebound. And he gets it to go. Jay's got 48.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Feeds it to Larkin. Lets the three fly. The Clippers grab the miss. Jay's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. To the wing on the left. Here's Navarro. AC with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Larkin kicks to AC. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Dishes it to Paul. Here's Navarro. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clutch has got 4 points in the quarter.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And here we go. Here's Navarro. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done. Jay's got 50 points.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Craig, is really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Navarro. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Passes it to Navarro. Paul outside. Fires the three. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Tell you what, their transition game is lights out. I mean, that's a big difference maker here.
And fast break offense, really one of the higher percentage shots you typically get in a game. And so you have to continue to look for those easy baskets. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game. Remember, for a long time, flopping was like the #1 concern in the NBA. I mean, it still happens a lot, but the rules have curbed it quite a bit. We have seen less and less flopping the last few years.
Brook Lopez has checked in for Quincy AC. Some doubted how the flopping fines would have worked. Overall, there have been less egregious flops for the better in the NBA.
Yeah, and there will always be room for embellishment, but I like the fines because it really does minimize the number of extravagant flops. Guys have adjusted and they're not laying down as much as they used to.
Paul goes in.
Paul's been great. He has 20 points and he's pickpocketed the ball 5 times. He's been passing it around you or shooting it over you. Either way.
And they're not sure whether to stick tight or really to try and defend the pass.
Here's Larkin. Lets a floater go, but they recover it. Lopez passes to Caspi. They get a hand on it. 5 to shoot. And the Clippers another fast break opportunity here.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. It's deflected, and the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Paul passes to Navarro. He kicks to Griffin. Another one falls for the Clippers.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
And Paul over to help. Kicks it to Caspi. Here's Navarro. He feeds it to Griffin. Here's Navarro. And the dunk by Jordan.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Caspi. That's good. Karsov's got 4 points this quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Jordan. Clippers moving the ball around. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Larkin kicks to Caspi. Here's the floater, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 20 points.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Pass to Navarro. In transition, here come the Nets. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Navarro. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Let's check in for Clutch.
And something that's been whispered about around the NBA is expansion. We know there are some markets that want desperately to have an NBA team. The NBA might not be at 30 teams for the foreseeable future.
Ray Allen has checked in for Los Angeles. There are markets in the U.S. that want an NBA team. Seattle, which has been a great NBA friend, has been trying to get a team back since the Sonics left for Oklahoma City.
Clearly, Seattle's the lead name domestically. The NBA has also talked about adding a European division. A lot of different options for expansion. Don't think any will be acted on anytime soon.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
They simply refuse to let their opponent off the hook in either game of this season series. That's why they're going to finish the year with a record of 2-0 against the Nets.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Clutch. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Just 5 on the clock. Karsov, no luck. Here's Navarro. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
Well, his ability to get into the paint and get to the rim was deadly.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Chicago.